Yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, boys? How are we doing today? Alright, we're going to buy a few more Acunas, Ledesmas, Moreno. I want to see if we can do 10 League SBC run-throughs. So we need how many more Acunas? I'm assuming we have one in the club, but we'll get 10 on the bench. So we need 7 more. How much is he costing? Lake Garv! Happy late holidays. Dude, the back of my heel itches like crazy, man. Alright, we'll buy 7. 1. Dude, happy New Year's in a few hours for you guys. 2. 3. Just dropping by to say hello and ask how you are. I'm alright. Could be better, could be worse. Surviving. Thriving. Got the 10 mil for Team of the Year. There's been a weird influx of mosquito bites over here. I got 4 on my neck. I haven't been in FIFA since the first week of League SBCs. Really? Dude, you got to come back for the annual Team of the Year grind and then fall off the face of the earth. Alright, how many Ledesmas did we have? Also, boys, I found a insanely easy way to do Libin Sud in bulk if you have coins. Alright, I need 8 Ledesma. Feel like I'm falling out of love with it for the first time ever. It is really weird. I got recommended one of my old live streams where it was, I think, FIFA 20 or FIFA 21, and we were grinding a player of the month, Mbappe, from essentially scratch through League SBCs, the fodder we'd get. And it was like the end of March when we did that. And now I couldn't bring myself to ever complete one of those SBCs. That being said, we don't need Mbappe as a striker. We got the best striker in the world. Or the game, I should say. Or both. Ross Stewart, baby. Wait, hold on. I gotta show you guys this real quick. Because some people aren't aware of what's been happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more. Let me show you guys my team real quick. Because Evos have been Evoing really nice. But wait till you see what we got. So, I'm not completely dropping the full Sunderland team, but we're starting to implement cards that would also make sense to play with if I packed. So, Cruyff is absolutely insane. We're going to put Cruyff in. And then, check and goal for Pickford. We packed him too. I think that makes the most sense. But look at this, man. We're going to have 88 Luke 09 in the season pass. 87 Huggins. 87 Hume. 87 Neal. 87 Adil. 87 Bellingham. Jack Clark's going to be 87 as well with a cool aesthetic. Diallo 87. Look at the bench too. We're going to have another 87 here. Another 87 here. 86, I believe, here. 87 here. We're killing it, man. What's the easiest way? I'm on a mill with quite a few cards in the club. What's the easiest way to what? League SBCs? If you're on console, I'd take a look at our League SBC video. Not doing the 250k Evo. I started him before the Evo came out, so I can't do the Evo with him. He's too high. But I get this one instead. Which, honestly, isn't that much different, in my opinion. 5-star skill moves. Passing lets him down a little bit, but I'm sure something will come eventually to make him a little bit better. Yeah, let us... Hold on. We got to get the Morenos. Once I get the Morenos, we'll do the 83 times 10s. and then we'll get started on the League SBC grind. We'll show you guys live with Paletools how I'm planning on doing it. Because I did it on my phone, but for computer Paletools resets. So you guys will see kind of like a brand new start, how I'm setting up my League SBCs with that. If you guys are trying to kind of get through them a little bit faster. All right, let's see, 2K. Oh no, he's way less. Same happened to me with Rafinha and Yamal because I'm doing a Barca team. Nice. Yeah, it would have been really nice to do it, but I'm honestly kind of glad I didn't. Because I think there might be one that could evo it even past that in the near future that we might miss out on if we did something with that. Who knows? But yo, what time is it for you guys right now? I'm curious. I know it's New Year's Eve in some countries already. Or it's New Year's Day. And then for a lot of UK, you guys are going to, what, 2 hours? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so here's the way with Paletools that I've been doing it. I'll kind of quickly show you guys on console how I fill up. So if you guys use for the lib and sud section, I believe you could get away with all 65s. And then these 3 golds and you would be good. We're going to have to confirm that today or not. Because I know I did use some higher end ones too. But I have 10 runs of Acunas, 10 runs of Ledesmas, and 10 runs of Morenos. That's not counting the runs we're going to do with the untradeable gold common and other gold rare lib and suds. That's strictly just that there. And then if we took a look at, what else do we have? What would be the things that would slow us down? You're going to go, but I'll be back soon. All right, Blake. Appreciate you, buddy. Love you, man. Have a good night. Let's take a look real quick at a few different sections. So we're going to take a look at our total amount of lib and sud cards. Lib we don't have as much. Sud we always have a huge amount of. So look at all the golds we have. I could do a crap ton of runs just with the untradeable golds I have. Just chilling. That's after doing, I think, 10 League SBC runs the other day. Then look at the untradables we're starting to get too. From like dailies and stuff. We'll be able to work through that. But look at our sud, man. Oh, wrong one. Look at this. So if I counted silvers, right? Full pages of silver. So we got 10 there, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. We got 80 there. So we could do essentially 7, almost 8 runs with that. Any rating. But the higher we use, the lower rateds we could use too. So just started trading silver libs and suds. East hourly profit. East hourly profit. Huh? When will it stop working? What do you mean? East hourly. Are you saying it's easy hourly profit? So we'll be able to use what we have to get the chem. If we need to buy more, we'll buy more. I kind of want to fill up on some lower end ones too. So what I'll do real quick is we'll set out that sniping filter where everything looks like... Oh, yeah, dude. Everything's cheap right now. So if we can get some cards that are 67 or higher for 200, that'd be really nice. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through here. If I have it already, I'll just list it for 250. If I don't have it, I'm just chucking it in my club. Every hour I buy silver commons for 200 and sell for 550. Nice. There's going to be fluctuations with prices always. There's times where every single lib and sud is 300 plus, 400 plus. Really depends on the time of the market. Like what is a good flip for you right now might turn into an insane investing opportunity. So since prices theoretically can't get any lower than this, the only lower they could go is they don't even sell for 200. If that's the case, it's just going to print coins in League SBCs. So I would honestly just club stock as many as you can for 150 bid. Rares are tougher but still profitable. The thing with rares that's good and bad is they're easier to get now. they're harder to sell for more. Remember when they first came out and we were sniping for like 1,000 under and everything was like 2 to 3K? I downloaded Paletools today as well. I did Paletools the other day, man. And for at least off stream, I'm not going back. As long as you're like somewhat club stocked, this grind is honestly the new trading I'm doing. Because even with overpaying a little bit on the gold rares, obviously you could do it cheaper with other stuff. But with the cheap silvers, it's profit on most of the sections. The reason I say most is because the Prem La Liga, if you're not spending any coins, you're getting an untradeable back. It's not really coins, but it's just players. Bundesliga Serie A, same kind of thing. But then the League One Eredivisie, that's just printing coins. Most people don't realize how much stuff you actually get in there too. Because what we do is we don't sell everything right away. We'll quick sell like the crap badges and stuff, but there's kits that go for a crap ton. There's leagues, like manager leagues, that will just stockpile until an objective comes out. Like, remember when the Liga Portugal or the Liga NOS got a card or something? And everyone made... Oh, what card was it? It was the first set of objectives we had for... did we get that before? What was it called? I'm blanking so bad. But anyways, that shot up the league's managers like crazy. And we had like 30 or so in our club that were selling for like around 2K. Those would have sold for scraps at any other time if we sold everything right away. Paletools isn't even that much time saving. Why risk a ban? What do you mean? It's not that much time saving. It's infinite time saving. But I'm not risking a ban if I just do the thing that makes the SBC. I mean, theoretically, there's always a chance to get banned. And I say that too when you use it, but... Alright, let's do this a few more. I'm trading on more English EFL Women's Premier Easy Coins. Yeah, the Women's League for the Prem and the Championship, you can make really good coins on. Here's my philosophy with Paletools. Earlier on in the year, I really don't need it, nor do I really mess with it, because it's one of those things where I feel like menus is good enough where you can grind it and have fun with it, and it's all someone new. But then we get to kind of this point and after Team of the Year, where you can menu grind, but when we very specifically menu grind, it just becomes monotonous after a certain amount of time. And I know how fast it takes me to do something. I know how to speed it up a crap ton more. I've been using Paletools for 3 years sniping all year, and that haven't banned me once. Yeah, I'm personally not choosing to do sniping, because I think that's what usually gets people banned. They do get banned, but I haven't heard of a single person in years ever use Paletools for the SBC function and ever actually get banned. And the thing is too, honestly, with how bad the games have been getting over the year and how bad they fall off usually after Team of the Year too, if EA ever decided to ban people who are trying to maximize efficiency on the game, they're just killing more of their player base that's already going away. Alright, let's do this a little bit more, because I want to make sure we can get all these runs done. Yeah, so we're set here. Other thing we need is Eredivisie. So let's do an Eredivisie check. Let's see how we're doing with the teams. So right now, I want 6 from essentially most teams, especially the ones without golds. At some point, though, I kind of want to do it where we have 12 plus from each team, so we can do it twice. But we're good there. We're good there. We're good there. We're good there. PSV doesn't count. We're good there. We're good there. Good. We're good. Thoughts on the tradable store icon pack? I honestly didn't even see it. All right, who's ready for a 10 coin pack? If you guys are here, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. We're going to get started. So we have the 10 coin store pack. I don't think there's a 31 today, right? I don't know why they took that out. We can take a look at the tradable icon one. We're going to do the 10 coin pack, do the daily 83 times 10 for the team of the weeks that we have, and then we'll hop into League SBCs. Sound good? All right, last 10 coin pack we got winner wild card in it. This one we got an in for a minute. I'm not complaining. Let's go. W. Yeah, usually it takes me 10 to 15 minutes to do a League SBC run on console. I would say. And we've been doing... let me rephrase that. If I'm doing League SBC runs on console, to open the packs to continue going, to continue making runs in our standard grind, it takes lower end around 10 minutes to continuously do one after the next one. It usually slowly slows down. Paletools, I was able to, I think it was under 5 minutes per run. And the thing that was slowing me down was the jumbo gold. But it's because the way I quick sold items, I would look for the things that weren't the things we discussed before, the manager leagues, some cool kits and stuff. Now I'm just going to chuck it all in the club when we're on Paletools and sell it later. It should go a lot faster. Where is this tradable store pack? All items untradeable. This? No. $500K one. Oh, includes one base icon, 50 rare golds. I wonder what that did to the price of icons. What's the best 89 rated? Or I guess it could be 88 too, but what's the best 89 or under rated icon and how much should they go for? I was just wondering, what are you sniping the said silvers for, or are you lazy listed? Right now they're just so low. I was sniping them for under 300 earlier. And starting them in the club to use and flipping dupes for 300 plus. Now everything is 200 to 250, so I'm just picking them up for 150 on bid or 200 buy now, club stocking and flipping the rest for 250, 300 plus. All right, it is time, boys. So we gotta reset the Paletools stuff on computer now. So you're gonna see me walk through it. If you guys are looking for filters to use yourself, I might be tweaking them around a little bit. I'm not saying mine are going to be perfect for League SBC grinding, but in general, the way I put it together, it helped me quite a bit so far. Bale, Jarzinho, and Eto. Yeah, and I bet their price will continue to crash too. So it'll probably get to the point where the best ones are going to be like 600K. So it's like, congratulations, you packed the best icon you could get out of that. You barely made a little bit of profit, now you have some extra golds in your club. There we go. Yeah, I'm starting to enter how far we can stretch League SBCs without caring about profit. Just doing as many as we can as quickly as we can for like 10 to 15 a day is what we're going to start doing. So if it gets past that, what I will say is I'll probably start noticing way less golds in my club. And that will slow us down a little bit. I'll probably notice some other stuff too. Like we'll run out of our Eredivisie cards, our Lib Sud. We'll have to address that. But what I'm ultimately coming to the point of understanding is this is an 84 rating. Yo, they did us dirty, man. We're never going to run out of coins. I could literally, throughout Team of the Year, let's say we didn't do a single league specific, which that would never be the case. I'm going to grind the crap out of league specifics. I could sit there and just spam league SBCs and probably end up with more coins than we started with. Alright, can we get away with 185? Yes, we can. Okay, sweet. Alright, 83 plus times 10s, boys. How are these compared to the 82 times 14s? I bet they're way worse. Actually, I bet they're way better. Who do we get? Who is it? Double winner wild card. Hey, these aren't too bad, man. Jeez. W. Alright, we got to save that clip real quick. Un minito. Also, too, now that we're starting to use our fodder and, like, make content for you guys, my goal for the start of the new year is I would like to try to have, not every single day, but throughout the week, as close to a YouTube short a day as we can. Along with, like, the usual streams throughout the week and, like, the videos we make here or there. Because I'm noticing it pulls a different audience in. I think it could help the streams, too. Alright, let's do... Is it 3? Do we get 3 of these? We get 3. Okay, so they're only here for 2 days. I wonder if they're going to continue to bring it back. And then we slowly get to the point where by the end of the year, we have the 85 times 10. Unlimited repeatable. I kind of like that they're giving them to us a little bit early. In the lesser form. That is. I will say, these feel like they will suck in a little bit more fodder. Just by their nature of being an 84 rated squad. And you getting 10 players back that are minimum 83. So we'll see how that ends up going. But in general, if we can get good pack pulls, it'll be worth it. Alright, second one. I'll have to grab my phone too for Paletools, so I can look exactly what I had. Okay, another walkout. Is that João Cancelo? Dude, so many people play in the Saudi League that I forget are there. It's actually wild. Like, I'll see transfer news or, like, rumors. It's like, wait. They left their club? Or wait, some team in Europe hasn't picked them up yet? Wild, man. Alright, final one. Let's get this done. And then we will hop to League SBCs. So, we're also today, in the form of content, we're going to get done the final 86 plus campaign mix player pick. Maybe we actually do that before League SBCs. And then with what's left over, when we get back from League SBCs, I'm going to do both of the heroes. Okay? So we're going to have 3 special packs today. We also have this. The 75 plus 5 of 10. So we'll do that as well. I think that's all that we have. Yeah. So we'll get to League SBCs. We just got to get through this stuff first. How have the player picks been for you guys? Has anyone been grinding them? All right, 86. Dude, is anyone else running out of Team of the Weeks but refuses to do the Team of the Week upgrade? I can't bring myself to do it since it's not 2 teams for liquid coins like last year. I miss it. That was also, too, if I remember correctly, a player pick and not a pack. Crack, bro? Just what I wanted to hear. I can't wait. We're spam them then. Alright, final 83 plus times 10. So, we've got a walkout in every single one so far. So, in terms of fodder, these feel like they're going to be useful. Bastoni. Can't stand the team. But alright, player. Yeah, fodder-wise, these will be great. For higher end. So I know you said you aren't going to save packs for Team of the Year, and your goal is 10 mil. Become Team of the Year voting warm-up. You surely you'd save. I'm not against saving. It would just have to make sense to save. So, for example, if you ask me now why I'm not saving, let's say, for example, the final pack of League SBCs. Let's say I started saving the Prime Gold pack. That could be useful, but we've already demonstrated that I could, essentially, if I really grinded, do 20 plus League SBC runs a day if we just prepared for it in advance. And I could get those packs anyways. And holding all those, I don't really expect to pack anything from them in terms of Team of the Years. It'd mainly just be getting the gold rares for league specifics. That being said, if we instead use our coins, instead of using our liquid coins, which we'd have to pull more liquid coins if we're not getting more players out of it, if we're saving a pack, I would much rather wait till Team of the Year starts to see if we get the duplicate exchanges, the 85 to 89 again. Because if that's the case, I would make a bunch of packs and put a crap ton of coins, I'm talking probably 5 million plus, into league specifics, and just keep rinsing those over and over. We'd put the coins into the exchange packs. So like, let's say 89s are super cheap. They're the best value for the buck out of all the ratings. I would put 5 million coins into 89s. I would then put all those into exchange. And I'd sit there, and as a way of crafting packs or a way of opening packs to make other packs, we'd have that be kind of the base. The only issue with doing that, though, at this point in time, is outside of like player SBCs on the menus that maybe have some lower end teams, we really don't have a good place to put stuff that would consecutively make us liquid coins like we did with the Team of the Week player pick later in the year last year. So those coins would have to come back somewhere. We'd have to use a lot of that untradeable fodder into something tradable if we did want to get those coins back. But yeah, no other SBC on the menus has really been worth saving, in my opinion. Okay, what do we need for this? 384s. Okay. Does that make sense? Like, I have nothing against people wanting to save. I just think for me personally, this year especially, I think I'd rather have my coins work for me than stress over having a certain amount of packs. Because that always I hated in previous years, especially when you pack nothing in return. Making thousands of packs just to sit there and feel forced to have to open all the crap stuff to get the somewhat good thing. Having a little bit more control in that kind of arena too, on what we can open when, having very few there, is also very, looks appealing to me. Jensen, what's up, buddy? How we doing today, brother? But yeah, if you guys are saving packs for Team of the Year, I have nothing against that, especially if you guys are saving some really good packs, which you can definitely get some really good packs. I just find for creating content right now and the way we're running our account, striking the balance we have has worked really well. And I'll continue doing that for the foreseeable future. Unless I plan to change it. And then I will completely change my mind and be like, I was wrong. This is what I'm doing now. So unless you're here on like a weekly basis, sometimes maybe like every few days, what I actually end up going with might change a ton. Like, for example, we weren't going to do any of the Icon Gamble SBCs. And then the first one we did for content with their duplicate storage walkouts, we got Cruyff. So it's like, okay, now if we're getting Cruyffs, it would make more sense to grind these. You guys seem to enjoy them as YouTube shorts. We're going to keep doing that. All right. PP time, boys. Time to get my PP out. So Letsy's the best so far, an 81. What are these, man? Jeez. Okay, we got one walkout. So it's one. Yikes, dude. That might be the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Now imagine that was like an unlimited repeatable thing. How bad that would be. Orberdorf saved, but still, it wasn't even worth it. Alright, let's put in the 84s. But like, look at the fodder we have. After doing almost all the campaign picks, we're going to do the heroes. We did both icon runs. This is still the fodder we have just in our club for gold rares. We were in a really healthy spot. I got 10 wins for the first time in Weekend League yesterday. Nice. What did you get for rewards? Anything quality out of it, or was it just meh? Yeah, then if we go to storage, if we take off gold, we just did high to low. This is what we currently got. 2 Harry Kanes, some 88s, a bunch of 87s, 86, promo cards, and then we constantly use our dupes down here for the dailies. So in terms of my plan of trying to get as many walkouts in our duplicate storage as possible, we essentially are doing that even with using it. So that might become a reality too of what I want to do, is get to the point where, hey, Team of the Year's a week out. Instead of buying a bunch of tradable walkouts in our club for exchanges, why don't we just get a bunch of untradables and keep them in that area just in case they come? All right, let's see if this one's any better. Oberdorf was our only one in the other one. We didn't even get... Ooh, Kamavinga, I'll take that. A lib card, I'll take that. A lib card, I'll take that. Sancho. Dude, these are horrible, man. What is... EA was definitely not cooking. I should have traded your lib. Should have traded your lib and sud method since the start instead of BPM. Nothing wrong with doing BPM. Like I said, for me, regardless of what it is, my example I always use is the lib and sud because I'm the most familiar with it and I know what they can be used for. This year is a little different because they no longer have the black kind of card design to them. They're actually a silver common, silver rare, bronze common, gold rare, gold common. So it affects them a little bit. But when there's League SBCs, or even before, I know there's a value to them. I know people will overspend on them. So picking them up for less and selling for more is relatively easy. In terms of the investment side of things, you kind of always know they're somewhat coming in a form of League SBCs. So easy to make coins that way. And then when they're expensive and people overspend for the actual League SBCs, and then they complain about not wanting to do League SBCs because they're too expensive, we profit off the people who do them for super expensive. So yeah, for next year too, it'll be the same thing. If you're in a position where you're wanting to get into libs and suds and they're in the game again, I will be partaking in the exact same thing I did. And we'll be having a blast. Now, in terms of fodder, I can just chuck these winter wildcards in, right? There's no reason to keep these. Alright, let's put in some 85s. Some 84s. Yo, what's up, bud? So, my rule of thumb, too, when we're using duplicates, you kind of just go with whatever. But when it comes to what's in your club, try as best as you can when you get to 85s and under to use off leagues first as best as you can. So, what an off league is to me is anything that's not... What is going on? Oh, you know what it is? It's that stupid glitch on the PS5. You can't go backwards when you put a player in your club. So if I go to off a multi-swap and I place Katoto on my bench and I want to hit R1 to go to the right, it's going to send me to the left. It doesn't do that on PlayStation 4. I forgot how annoying that is. Alright, that should be good. Boom. Then we need an 84 squad. We need a team of the week, too. I'm running out of low-end team of the weeks. I need them, man. Also, too, for League SBCs, I'm to the point where any League SBC card tradable, I just store back in the club. Because now, my goal is just to do as many runs as possible. The coins are kind of an afterthought. And having more cards in the club not only saves you time for having to buy more, but the time to sell also takes time off of doing more League SBCs. You know, your explanation makes a lot of sense. I'm thinking with my 1 mil, I might just send it all into 89 exchanges because I won't play after. Yeah, and like, my thing is too, every single year we do this, and you'll even catch me doing it now, I will play whatever we're doing extremely conservatively because I still have hopes that I'm going to be grinding the game for hours a day, months from now. When ultimately, even though that might be the case for a very brief period of time, these coins are not going to follow us to the next game. I'm still going to have millions before the year ends. And I need to get in the habit of actually using our coins to create more content throughout the year than just waiting until the game's essentially already dead to enjoy the fruits of our labor. But I will say, the same reason we're able to build up as high as we do each year is also the same reason we're not able to lose them as easily. If you get in the habit of just anytime you make coins, you spend them, your coins will disappear. And if that's your goal, that's not a bad thing then. But for me, that's kind of like a staple of our channel is making sure, hey, as the year goes on, we have enough fodder to do everything. We have enough coins to grind League SBCs. We have enough coins to do menu content. All right, Cody, what's up, man? All right, it is time. Burnley have 9 goals conceded in 24 games. Isn't it wild? All right, dudes, we got an 86+ campaign mix player pick. Let me know what you got in yours. Come on, EA. Please, please, please. Straight ripping these. Ooh, Elise. Now, any other year you see a card like that, you think it's probably cracked. But there's probably a million Evos that fit the exact same thing as this card. That's still a sick card, though. How much does he go for? Over 100K? Barely, maybe? I'll take that. I think that's a small W. That's what I'm feeling outside of content creation. I can spam this league upgrade with my coins and save so many packs, but I just can't bring myself to do it. Like you were talking about spending coins for content, I'm saying I can't do it for some reason. I'm not even making content. Yeah, it's... If you look at other areas of your life, some people get really into the gym. Like, I love going to the gym. And I've had times in my life where you make it a habit to go almost every single day. Even if you're taking a rest day, it feels weird not going to the gym. To the point that some people just go to the gym then to do cardio or abs instead of, like, their standard workouts. Because you build up kind of that habit. You build up that kind of, not motivation. I'm blanking on the word. What is it? Not motivation. I'm so stupid. What's the word? I can't think of it. Regardless of how you feel about something, you do it. What's it called? Routine, yes, but there's a specific word for it. Whether or not you feel like doing something, you do it. Discipline, yes. You build up the discipline to do the thing, and that allows you to get to the point you want to, regardless of how you feel about it. There were days I made 100,000 plus coins, and being on the game were the last thing I wanted to do, right? But that doesn't sound sexy because for most people that doesn't apply to their day-to-day life. Me flipping silver rare libs and making 100K a day isn't like end-all be-all, but still, man. There are some days, especially after like the first month of the game, last thing I felt like doing was playing video games. I'm sitting there just like, oh, I got the spreadsheet. I see the countdown. I need like 120K a day to get to 10 mil by team of the year. And then I'm like, you know what? I bet if we can get in on shadows when they're 2.5 or under, I bet we could speed this up. Plop 4+ million into that and boom. Got there, baby. Will, LOL. Yeah, will, discipline, all those work. But discipline was the word I was looking for. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Dude, I am brain dead today and most days. Okay, so we will start building up these heroes. We're going to build up duplicate fodder, though. We're going to go to League SBCs. So I'm going to grab... Did we do everything first? Hold on, let's double check. We did. Also, too, do your draft token upgrade with untradeable gold rares. Quit the first game if you want to of an online draft. You'll make easy coins. Alright. Let me get Paletools. Any last things people want to see on console before we hop to Paletools? Otherwise, we're going to be on here for the 10 runs. Or technically, I think it'll be 11 runs. Any last things you want to see? I'll show off the squad, I guess, real quick. Am I using precision shooting? No. Anything that, like, enhances your gameplay experience if you get good at learning something, I have not attempted to do. I might later in the year, but I've just been kind of building up the Sunderland team as much as I can. And outside of that, not really playing much. But yeah, this is the team. We got the Cruyff card that we packed the other day. We have the YouTube short on it, if you missed it. Check, I don't think we put that YouTube short up next, but Pickford's just becoming a standard gold rare and goal. Can't really block much. Logically makes sense to put another card that's not Sunderland in there, but everything else, Sunderland past and present. So I think next year I'm going to do the same thing. Now that we got more access to Sunderland cards, play with as many throughout the year as we can. Obviously, if we pack like a team of the year, we'll try to put a team of the year in. But like ultimately get use out of all these cards. And if you look at like the games played on a lot of these guys, I don't think you can argue that we didn't play with them. Like Luke 09, we're not going to get to 400 games probably before we get his 88 rate card in objectives. But I love that. That's the replacement we're going to have. 410 there. Ahmad's a little lower. He's 60. Jack Clark has to be super high. Yeah, 401 there. Ross Stewart's probably super high too. 245. Yeah, a little bit all over the place. All right, let's do it. You guys ready for this? So I'm going to do something real quick on my phone. I'm going to open my EA. I'm going to go on Paletools on my phone. And I'm going to take screenshots of the exact filters I'm using. Then I'm going to pull them up on... I'm going to put them into Paletools on PC. So give me a second. You packed Vinny out of a 77 times 3? Nice. How do I check this? Paletools. Challenges. Okay. Premier League. So I might actually need your guys' help when it comes to the Prem La Liga section. Mine's just gonna have a little bit all over the place with it. Dude, stop texting me. Trying to help the community out. High to low, high to low. Okay, that works. And then we got Bundesliga Serie A. Nah, screw the screenshots. We're just going to do one by one. I just need the Prem La Liga section. So if I just pull this up, I should be able to do it. All right, let's get it. Display cap. Let me know if you can see this. It should be the web app on the right side of your screen, and it should be chat on the other side, more on the left. If you see it, say yes in the chat if you're here, just so I know. Because we accidentally one time didn't have it showing. And we screwed ourselves. Okay. You can see it. Okay, so this is what we're doing. So if you guys are trying to do Paletools with us, we're on Paletools 25.17, 1.7. I'm starting with high to low. I'm doing 75 rating to 83. Player count 3. Max from same club 1. Ignore player positions. We're doing, specifically for me, I have a lot of gold rares from La Liga that I don't use. So I'm putting this in. There's a 1.8 now? Oh, I didn't see a 1.8. Am I going to have to update again? Nah, I'm sticking on this. So this is my first one. Reason I do this, we get some of the teams that we don't use, the higher rated cards. That's super helpful. Then, I also have a lot of La Liga lower ones. So what I'll also do is I'll do rating 70 to 82. High to low. Player count 11 for this one. Max from one team 1. Ignore player positions. And then I'll put in La Liga. So I'm not going to put in necessarily golds because we could use some high-end silvers too. The only thing is you're going to reach a point where it'll sometimes pull some stuff that's too low rated. And you'll need help there. Do you know why my Paletools is ignoring my SBC template after I save them? I hope that's not the case. Because if that is, if it does it to me too, I'm screwed. Alright, this one I'm doing 75 to 80. We're doing low to high. For Prem. Reason we're doing low to high here. As we start off, there's going to be higher rated stuff being used. Therefore, using the lower rated stuff will help us achieve the rating. And as we use the lower rated stuff, we run out of that. We run out of the higher end. We kind of meet at the middle for the rating. So it's the best of both worlds. This one I also do 11. Players from one team. 1. Ignore positions. And that's it, boys. So if you want to screenshot that. I have had that problem. Okay, let's hope that's not our problem. Save. Add an SBC template. Okay, so it's still there for us. That's good. Okay, so if we use the template. Oh. I think I got to get out of it real quick. Build using template. This is what pops up. So, did I not specify gold rare? Or gold common? Or is this just too overpowered? I think it's just too overpowered with high rated stuff. We're too club stocked. Oh, goodness. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to slowly work this down to 79. We're going to go a little bit overkill with the rares. But we're still going to be good. There we go. So very quickly done with that one. Okay, now we're going to go to Bundesliga Serie A. I can actually do both sets of Paletools at the same time. This is wild. Okay, so I go high to low for Bundesliga first is what I normally do. Make sure I'm in the right one. We are. Okay, so here's my one for Bundesliga. I do rating high to low. I do minimum rating 60. You don't have to put something in there if you don't want to. I just like putting 60. 83 is the max. That way we don't get a lot of special cards or team of the weeks. Max players from the same club 1. Ignore position. Then league Bundesliga. And then we do another section. Then for this one we do Serie A. Same exact thing. But I do low to high instead. So I do 60 again. 83 max. Player count 11. Max players from one club 1. Ignore positions. Serie A. And we'll test this out real quick. If you want to take that screenshot, I'll give you a second. I've done about 5 run-throughs on Paletools today, but I only got 1 walkout in the 25 packs. My account might be very different than your guys's, because my pack luck recently has been insane from League SBCs, so I can't really complain when it comes to our luck. So we have the rares needed. We're a little overkill with rating. So let's do that. Still a little bit overkill, but we'll take that. Move them around. You see how quickly we're able to kind of get through this versus when it's on console? Very smooth. Very smooth. All right, Lib and Sud section. This is where it gets controversial. This is where I'm going to lose a lot of people. So this isn't make or break for your guys' Paletools. We're each going to do it differently. I have this set for a very specific reason, and I'll explain that very specific reason. So the first one I do is high to low. I put no ratings in here. You can do 45 to 99. I think it autofills. Player count 2. Ignore player position. Then I do gold rare. Libertadores. We're going to get to a point where all these template stuff that Paletools has is in EAFC. It's going to get to that point, which will be nice. Okay, we're going to do the same thing again, but we're going to do Sud this time. So 45 to 99. Player count 1. Gold rare Sudamericana. Ignore player position. Then we get to the third one. This is where we're going to do low to high. Now, hear me out. I have, for this, 65 to 72. Once you start going through a lot of 65s, you see the ratings start to increase with the cards you're using. I would almost drop the minimum rating to use some bronzes too. We're going to experiment with that today. Max from the same club, 2. Player count, 8. Ignore player position. Actually, you know what? We're not going to make that 8. Let's make that a little bit of a bench, maybe. Can we do 15? I don't know if it puts him on the bench or not, but we're going to tweak that for around here. ignore player position. And we're going to have, I usually start with silver commons. So I put this in. Obviously, that's not going to apply for bronzes if you put the rating lower. But the goal is eventually you work your way out of the silver commons. Then you start using some of the silver rares, some bronze commons, some bronze rares. And you get away with a little bit more stuff. But for now, we keep that silver common. Sudamericana. Okay, we're good there. And that's it. So, walk through these real quick. High to low for both Lib and Sud gold rares. 2 from Lib, 1 from Sud. Then the rest we do 65 to 72. Actually could go higher. I don't know why that's stuck at 72. We could do 74 for that. Player count 15 to see if it'll give us bench. If not, 8 silver commons start with. We can drop that later if we want to put some other stuff in. Drop the rating too. But standard we kind of put as that. So the way this works for me, or the way I've been doing it, is I should be able to build it. It gives us a 72 right there. So that's a little bit too low if it's all 65s. Which is good to know. So then I'll pop in Sudamericana or Libertadores cards to help me hit that. So like let's say I use a 69. I don't know exactly what I would need. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to take one of the extra golds. Untradeable. We're going to start chucking one of these in. Just move them around. Get the chem quick. Are we stocking the transfer list for tradable walkouts for exchanges soon? Yes and no. I'm getting ready for exchanges if they come. Instead of tradable, I'm doing League SBCs into untradeable walkouts. My goal is to have close to 100 of our storage area over there being walkouts. So far, we stockpile it pretty well. All right, so then final one. This one's also going to be a revolving filter. It's going to be constantly changing for the one team. But the way I have this for League 1 Eredivisie, if you want to set this one up, edit SBC template, I do 60 rating to 82. That way we don't get any of the like special cards in there. We do low to high. Player count 6, because we're pulling from Eredivisie. Max from the same club 6. Ignore positions. Then Eredivisie is the league. And then the way you're going to do this is if you're club stocked on every single team, whether you want to start from the top or bottom, it doesn't matter. I'm going to start from the bottom because I find that's easiest. We'll have Willem start as the first team. And then after that, the next time we go in, we'll change it to the next team. And so on and so forth. Then the last section is the League 1. So this one will also be low to high, depending on what you have. I do 60 to 83 for this one as well. Player count, we'll do 11, so it feels more than that. Players from the same club, doesn't really matter. And then we'll just fill in League 1. So we'll walk through that again. Low to high, 60 to 82. Player count 6. Max from the same club 6. Eredivisie, ignore positions. Start with a single team that you have, and then you're going to keep switching the team to a different team as you do it. And then similar filter here, 60 to 83 though. 11 player count. Throw some players on the bench if needed. League 1's just going to fill the rating of what we have. So submit that. Put it in. 64 rating. So the reason why we don't have rating, as you see here, after doing a lot of the daily upgrades today and yesterday, we have actually too many low-rated things. So if we switch some of these out, what do we need? 68 rating. There we go. Some of those around. Move some of these around for chem, and boom, we're done. So after you complete it, you start opening the packs then. Some speed up things I do is this. I have the players on the transfer list ready to go to put back in the club. So we got our Acuna, Ledesma, Did we not use Moreno? Is that why we didn't get the rating? That's weird. And then also, too, if we go to, is it settings? Is it Paletools? I'm going to turn off disable pack opening animations. We're going to turn that off. Oh, wait, hold on. If it's enabled, we are enabling disable. We are enabling disable pack opening. So if it's enabled, that means it's disabled the pack opening animation. That's tricky wording, man. So this, when we open, should skip it. Yes. All right, so there's the cards right there. Yeah, send those SBC storage. Click through these. Hey, we got another inform. We got pop, so we got a walkout in our first run. Let's go. We'll check those the transfer lists. So you have the Prime Electrum and Jumbo Gold left after the Prime Gold. 84. What? Why is it like at an awkward angle? None of these cards are even. Do you guys see that? That's interesting. So we have the Jumbo Gold and the Prime Electrum. So what I would do for this one, you kind of have a few things you can do. Any non-league SBC cards, if you don't think it goes for anything, I can just sell them right now. Then we store the rest in the club. But if you just want to store everything right away, if that's not a problem to you, you can do that too. All right, and then this one, Jumbo Gold, the biggest time constraint for me here is walking through each thing, quick selling it or storing it in the club. I'm just going to get in the habit of, if we don't have it, store it, and we deal with it later. That should save the most time. Those probably have a little bit of value, but we'll quick sell them. So now we have the golds back in the club, right? So now we can go to that again. Another thing you can add to this too, we can add a player pick one. So if I wanted to edit this template, let's say to be, ooh, do I have top league set? When our exchanges come in, last year we got them, I believe, on the first day of team of the year. So hopefully before that, but there's no guarantee they even come. Okay, so we're looking for top leagues, important leagues. Prem, League One, Serie A, Bundesliga, La Liga, Libertadores Sudamericana. So we can have a setting where if it's a league that's not a top league, we can have it put into the player pick. So we're going to do that. We're going to do what's needed for it first. 3 rares, 7 golds total. We'll do up to 82. Gold rare. Ignore position. Not important leagues only. We're going to do low to high as well. And then we're going to do, what's the other count? 4. 75. 82. This for gold commons. Ignore positions. Not important leagues only. Low to high for that as well. Save that. Go out, go back in. And now we should be able to, when we're doing League SBCs, also build out player picks. And player picks look a lot better on here than they do on console now that I'm seeing it. So let's clear the club a little bit of just some off-league stuff. Let's see how many we can make. So this would be a quick way around player picks too. If you guys are trying to save some time from console. Come on here, do this for a few minutes. Then go back. And now we're out. Okay, so I got 7. 83 rated. Still so many buns depressed. DePaul. Okay, so we got another inform and a walkout. Beautiful. Yeah, dude, these are cracked on here. What is going on? Actually, I don't know if I define this as cracked. We're getting a lot of boards and walkouts, though. They're definitely coming. I've seen rumors on Twitter. I just hope it comes earlier because I want to save them. Yeah. And like last year, the second we get them, it adds so much value to the menus because it's another thing you can consistently be doing. And on top of that, if we get back, for example, the 83 plus Team of the Week upgrade, if this was 2 sections instead of 1, instead of an 83 rated squad with 84, 4 84 rateds minimum, they made this like an 83 rated squad and an 82 rated squad. You needed at least 2 84s in one of them and gave you 2 tradable packs. That's insane for the grind because we get tradable coins back for the exchange packs that we open and then slowly craft those, which then gets us more fodder in the club too, which then we can put back into exchanges and keep rinsing and repeating over and over. All right, so let's actually, just real quick, let's see how quick we can run through this. So we already said it's probably going to be a little bit overkill these first few runs in terms of what's in here. Let's continue to allow it to be. At 79. We'll take that. Okay, got that pack. High to low, low to high. That's in. Tap Soba out. Take you out. Is that same team? No. Oh, it's just not rating. Oops. A little too low. But move them around quickly. Get the chem. Less than a minute. We're done there. Lib set again. Huh. So it still appears to be the case that that's too low in rating. But I want to know what we have to put in to get it. Okay, that works. So I'll probably have to tweak that a little bit or just add a player in. Add an SBC template, change the team to the next one, save it, go out, go back in. We're leaving you in 2024. Yeah, still too low because we have too many things that are high rated. Change that out. What do we need? 68? Who is that? Vexbolt? What's his name? Players from the same club. Who did I take out? One, two, three, four, 5. Do we not have a 6? Or did I accidentally replace someone? That was weird. Alright, so that run's done. Smaller gold. Another 84. We have so many duplicates we'll have to take care of. No walkout there. How about the prime gold? That was horrible. Prime Electrum. Store those. Sat in my bed doing League SBCs on my phone, but I've got your stream on the TV. Bliss. So you're saying if I ran an ad right now, you wouldn't be able to turn it off? We could milk you for money. Hey, YouTube, run a 10-minute ad real quick. No skips. All right, back to the transfer list. Kuna back to the club. Desma back to the club. Moreno back to the club. So my camera might be in the way. If it is, we're on 10.2 million coins with 29,000 extra there. I think we started this with 75,000. So all the tradable stuff that I'm putting in my club, all these that we bought, all the silvers in my club that we bought too, I still think we're going to end up in profit. Which keeps getting wilder and wilder, man. How we're able to still profit. Crazy, dude. All right, another cam. Too many strikers. How is that not chem? There we go. Okay, Bundesliga Serie A. Perfect. Perfect. Look how quickly that one was done. Okay, we still have so many 65s. Does a 72 work? Okay, so 72 works. Striker. Left back. Goalkeeper. Okay, final one here. Herveen this time. Chuck that in. Okay, we got the Herveen cards. $67. $68. Move those around. Got the chem. Boom, boom, boom. Done again. Lewa and Trent. So he's got 2 walkouts in 1 pack right there. W. Dude, this is really throwing me off. Why is it so uneven? Prime gold. Maybe it's because I'm using part of the screen and not the full screen. I'm assuming that's the reason. So what we could do as well is we could make it where anything that's in our duplicate exchange, we also use into player picks. That allows us to make a lot more there too. Alright, we don't care about that. We'll store it all for now. Chuck those. Back in Acuna. Desma. Moreno. So what I could do to tweak this if we wanted to, when we get to that section, is I could just have like a 72 plus rated on the bench. Center back, striker, CDM. Now, we have 5 rares in there. 500 IQ play. Chuck that in. Replace a rare. This one done. Way too many rares. Not enough rating, though. Oh, we got so many low-end stuff. Wait a second. That's wildly low, man. Okay, so that works. We just need the chem now. Okay, strikers, center back, goalkeeper. There we go, got that. So, we're going to tweak this a little bit. We're going to add... $73. We'll go wrong way. We'll do 69 up to 74. Go high to low. We'll do Sud. Silver commons. Ignore player position. And we'll be able to just do that quick. So it does appear to be 72 is the cut. And we're done there again. Insanely easy. So if you guys were on the fence of whether or not you want to put Paletools into the rotation, like I said, I'll be doing Paletools usually when I'm not on stream. I think when we're on stream, we could maybe even do a few runs and then just go back to console. But this is the speed difference we're talking about. Night and day, man. Bow and dupe. Let's go. Another walkout. You guys not getting walkouts from League SBCs. I don't understand because I feel like we get so much. Look at all the Lib and Sud dupes we're getting as well. That's cooking. My voice just completely cracked there too. Don't mind it. Pretend you didn't hear it. Alright, there we go there. Jungle Gold. Chuck those. So I don't know if you can see our coins. Our coins are up to 36,000 now. So if we can get back to 10.27, we're essentially break even. We still have a crap ton of runs to get through and a crap ton of stuff to sell. But what you'll notice is we're slowly going to stop having as many gold rares from here. We're going to have to switch to Prem. We're going to have to tweak around maybe using some of our duplicates from duplicate exchanges. You'll slowly see things like that go away. Oops. So it's not never ending. It eventually will end. But if you're stocked for it, it won't matter. I think you can play there too. Sweet. Okay, so Bundesliga, it seems like we're running a little bit low on. In Serie A, we have so many low-rated things. I'll have to tweak that as well. Or just pull a high-rated card. That fixes it too. We did Serie A. Like an 83. There we go. That works. Okay, are we off of... Okay, so we're starting to use some 66s now. So you can probably slowly start to use 71 as well. Yep. So we're really zooming. All right, PC we're up to now. Now we're getting the rating, no problem. Boom. And we're done again. Don't know how many runs this has been, but... Look at that. Sonny Carzola. Another walkout. And a card we don't have. Inform. Beautiful. Multiple 84s. The only thing we're missing out on right now is a really good tradable pull. Haven't landed one yet. Quick sell that. Jumbo gold. Does Wales manager go for anything? No. Chuck those. Kuna. Ledesma. Moreno. And now also too, remember, we have all those untradeable gold lib and suds too that we could start using on runs. I'll probably do that on console so I can get rid of some of my oh geez. Look at all those 74s that are now coming in. I'll probably do that to get rid of some of my bronze lib and suds untradeable from the dailies too. We'll make it work. See, CDM, right back, goalkeeper, center back. That's done. Bundesliga Serie A. Chuck Pulisic in there. That's still not enough. How's that not enough? Okay, that is. Goalie. Center back. Cam, right back, left back. Shoot, dude. CDM instead? Yep. Still 72 there. But that works. Right mid. CDM, center mid. Boom. Go back in. Edit SBC. NAC. Pop that in. Boom. Done again. Another walkout. Inform 2. Nothing there. It's crazy how fast we're zooming through these. We just got an Acuna back too. Benzema, so tradable walkout. So now you guys, I hope you see, compared to how we did it last year on Paletools, there is an actual really big difference to if you are club stocked. I'm not talking like 1 or 2 runs. If you really club stock for 10 plus runs, how this could be a benefit to you guys. Another walkout tradable. So we're now up to 10,242,000. I haven't sold those walkouts. We still have probably another 5 or 6 runs to go. There's no way I'm not walking out in profit. It's crazy, man. And then all the dupes too. We could go back on console and probably do some dupe exchanges. Or not dupe exchanges. Use the dupes in this. Clear that up a little bit too. Happy New Year, Mumbo. Do I have to pay for Paletools to make it work? Nope. Paletools is free, buddy. Happy New Year's to you too, man. Let's see. Okay, so now we're getting to a lot of the low-end La Ligas. So you don't necessarily need to change the filter. Sometimes just chucking in some other players will help. Or you can add to the filter too. So like after like the ones for the Prem and La Liga or the Bundesliga Serie A, if you want to add an additional player that's like an 83, that should always be somewhat helpful for Chem. Okay, can I get chemistry on that? I can. I'm going to struggle with this again because it wants to use all those low rated ones. So we're going to do Serie A again. Untradeable Serbi. 76. Boom, that works. CDM. Center back. Cam. A left mid and left wing that can also play center back. Do you see that? That's not a glitch, right? That's wild. Okay, that works. That works. Thanks for the reply, Fat American. See, thank you, buddy. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. Did you hear my reply or not? If you actually didn't hear it, I said no. Paletools is free. But if you did hear it, no problem. I'm glad to be your Fat American. That one already had the chem. It's got Paletools on iOS. This is amazing. It's literally insane. Now, imagine exchange packs into like player picks and not even League SBCs at all. League SBCs are complicated. What we are doing is complicated. You don't even want to know what I just thought. I don't know why I thought it. Can anyone guess the thought that just went through my mind? Does anyone know what I just thought when I opened this pack and saw what we got? They are born fat? No, I didn't think about that in this moment, but I think about that all the time. No joke. I thought I just packed the team of the year. I don't know why I thought I packed the team of the year. I don't know what color it is because I'm colorblind. I just saw that, and in my head I was thinking about preparing for team of the year. And then I thought it was a team of the year. Or even a hero. Yeah, that'd probably make more sense. Like, oh, it's a hero. No, I just saw that. I'm like, huh? What? Nah, man, Okay, tradable inform now. Beautiful. No, I should really store all these too. We really don't need to be taking time selling these right now. Off FIFA and the treadmill, fatty? Hey. I know you like to make fun of, you Europeans like to make fun of Americans, but how many steps did you get today, brother? I got 22K on my wrist. How about you? 10 miles. Put that in kilometers, brother. Because I don't know what the translation is. Yeah, we've gone through the template already. If you want to take screenshots or screen record, I can quickly show you them. If you want. And it will tell you the downfalls to some of them as you keep working through. Okay. So whether you're screen recording or screenshotting, start now. So I'll kind of explain these as we go. So high to low, La Liga Gold Rares, 3 count, 1 from the same club, 75 to 83 rating, ignore position. High low, 70 to 82, 11 count, 1 player from same club, ignore position. La Liga again, nothing on that. Then we have for the final one, Prem, Golds, ignore position, 75 to 80, low to high, 11 count, 1 player there. That will usually start with maybe a lot more rares being used. But then as that dries up, you'll have to kind of either mix the filter around or put in other stuff yourself. I'll show you real quick where I'm at. Like right here, it's a lot of rares from La Liga that are now into silvers. But I don't have the rating. So I'm going to have to put in probably like a 83 just to get that. Bundesliga Serie A. This one's easy to screenshot. You just put that there. Just have one be high and one low. I like Bundesliga usually high. And then Serie A low. But I'm going to try this now. I'm going to flip it. And see if that helps at all. So we're going to flip that. Then this one is going to seem confusing for Lib and Sun. But there's a rhyme and reason to it. So we do 2 gold libs. 1 gold rare Sudamericana. And then I just chuck a bunch of 65 to 74 rated silver commons from the Sudamericana. Ignore position, low to high. And then off of that, we put a little bit of a bench with some higher rated ones too if it doesn't get us the rating. And then you're good with that. And then for the final one, League One and Eredivisie. Very easy. You just keep changing the one team. 6 count, 6 players from the same club, ignore position, low to high. You can put whatever you want in there. I just did that so I won't get special cards. And then League One for the other one. All right. Chuck Gakpo in. Striker. Boom. Bundesliga Serie A. Yes. Okay, so that's working a lot better now. That's a lot more even. Striker. That works for Chem. Okay, chuck them in. Still a little bit too low for rating. Chuck him in. That gets it. Right back. Right wing. That gets it good. Then we do NEC. We'll change that to Hercules. Center back. Right back. Center back. Boom. Done. That quickly. Oh, is the dude back now? Dang, man. I thought we were going to have one stream in the last 3 months without this dude here. Did that say 99 as my storage? Hold on. See how many player picks we can make too off of those runs. How do you stock up for League SBCs? Mainly just stack up on silver, common, Sudamericanas, and then each Eredivisie team. 6 players, and that's it. Okay, so we got how many there? 12 player picks. Yeah, dude, not going to lie. Player picks also feel better. Pack weight wise on Paletools. Why did it say we got the same girl twice? Who's the annoying dude? I haven't been here lately. There's 1 to 3 guys who take someone's account that's in chat, essentially copy the profile pic, copy the name, say a comment that sounds somewhat believable to be them, and then starts either cussing out chat, saying random stuff, gets timed out or banned, and then they make another account and do the same exact thing. And they literally do it nonstop. Like, we've just had to become used to it. You can't IP ban because it's not Twitch. So yeah, you just gotta hope they get bored eventually. Okay, so it says 92. So what we could do, a couple different options here. We could edit the SBC template too to include where is it? SBC storage. We could do like max, let's say 82. Minimum 75. Player count, we'll do 7 there. Do low to high. So now we'll start putting some League SBC cards in here. Potentially. But it's from things that are in duplicate storage. So if you're getting close to 100 on there and you don't want to kind of clear it all, I'll just do this. Do you have a video showing how you stock the club? If you guys would like to see me make a Paletools video slash club stocking for the way I'm doing League SBCs now, I could. The only issue is it goes away in less than 2 weeks. I don't think it'd be super useful to make one until it comes back out, if there's any changes. I will say, Prem La Liga, Bundesliga Serie A, you essentially get everything you need daily anyways from the daily golds and the League SBC run as it is. The only thing I would say you need to do is go to Eredivisie. Don't try to like flip them for profit. You don't need to do any of that. Just go to each team that has bronzes and silvers and buy 6 cards from each team. Maybe avoid the teams that have like all the golds on them. So avoid like PSV and teams like that. But all the other ones, go through, buy 6 from each team for however many runs you want to do. I get one from almost all the teams. So I have like, I think it's 10 to 12 runs I can do each time. And then off of that, you just then stock the silver Eredivisie is the only other thing I do. And then put my transfer list as Acuna, Ledesma, and Moreno. Dude, I have so many silver rares. Alright, let's put Prem on. So, I'm wondering what the rest of the dupes are. I think we're to the point where we're starting to get some high-end dupes. What does Eric text me? Do you know enough about D&D to be a DM? If I say yes, but I don't want to run one, would that be a bad answer to give? Okay, so now we're to the ratings of 66s and a 67, and that works with us. So, David, if you're looking at this, bud, this is what I mean by the silver common stock. If we're just putting a bunch of silver common Sudamericanos in our club and using these three, Ledesma, Acuna, Moreno, we just have to move them around then to get the rate or get the chemistry. Boom. And then we go in, we edit the team we use. Go ahead as the next team. Go back in. He even says the same comments over and over again. Like he's not even original. And it's New Year's Eve. Brother is going to go into 2025. Another walkout. Let's go. Just doing the same old thing, man. Blundell. Like Jason Blundell. If you know, you know. Yeah, I'm going to start just storing everything. Wait, did we just do 2 League SBC runs? Rashford RIP. Without opening the packs? Dude, I'm so confused. Where's the setting to skip pack animation? Paletools. The wording's going to sound weird, but you want to enable the disable pack opening animation. Why'd you pay me to act like someone's girlfriend in the chat? Not cool, Mumbo. Again, brother, at least attempt to make what you're saying sound believable. Me, who barely makes any money from streaming, is paying a random person in chat to act as someone's girlfriend? What? Brother, what does that accomplish? So we're at 10,248,000. To break even, I got to get to another 35 or another 25K or so. I have a few walkouts here. I have an inform. I have these gold still. And I still have all the tradable stuff in our club that we haven't sold. So again, I have overspent in every single way on the gold libs, stocking the Eredivisie and the Sud. And we're still going to generate profit. This is wild, man. But goes to show you guys how much freedom we kind of have in this, right? I hope this shows you, like, if you are trying to up it a notch, not only are you not going to go broke on League SBCs, in our case, I'm trying to actively make it easier on myself and potentially lose coins. But we're still... What do we need here? CDM? There we go. Huh? You did that because you're mad you're not a big streamer. How am I mad I'm not a big streamer? I don't want to be a big streamer. I actually prefer when there's a few people in chat typing so I can read your guys' messages and hang out. But you're making actually that impossible right now. My dude. Left back. There we go. Another League SBC run done. So, honestly, this might be my new quote-unquote trading, if you want to call it that, is literally doing like 20 League SBC runs a day. Send the transfer list. Jumbo gold. those on. Okay. We have to be getting to the point. There we are. Okay, we are. Okay, we can do a little bit lower rated. Does that work? Yeah. Oh, did we not put him back in the club? Whoops. Alright, so we are down to one of the last few runs. There we go. SBC. Do Utrecht next. We'll go back to console in a minute to show you guys how I club stock if you want to see it live. Just to kind of get an idea of what it looks like. Right back. Center mid. Another walkout. Beautiful. Do you use sniping in the transfer? Do I use sniping in the transfer? I don't know what you're trying to say. I'll be interested. All right, I can hop back over in a second. Do we just get a shadow I saw? Using any add-ons except Paletools at the moment? Nope, Paletools is the only thing I'm running. Alright, looks like we got room for one more run. All right, Cam, right back. CDM. Okay, that's a little overkill again. Some low-rated stuff, even though that's still good. Center back, striker, Cam, CDM. Boom, we pushing. This is wild how much quicker it is than last year. Utrecht, FC20. Oh, did I not save? Oh, no, I did. Why did it put only 5 in? Rid of these. Like, I have the players for it. 1. Oh, no, I put in 6. I'm an idiot. Oh, no. I was right. There we go. $83. Okay, almost a full unexchanged list. Chuck that. Okay, we'll make player picks quick. with the off leagues. And then we'll do storage as well. And look at how many player picks we're able to make through this. This is why I love kind of Paletools for repeatables. This is when it becomes really fun. So if we get duplicate exchanges soon, which last year we got them, I believe it was the first day of Team of the Year. If we got them again, you wouldn't even need League SBCs. You could just do this. That's... Alright. I think that'll be it for now. So we got 11. Get any more fodder here. $83. $83. $85s. $86. So before I club stock again, another walkout. Before I club stock again, we're gonna take a look at our duplicate exchange, duplicate storage, see what's all there. We're gonna take a look at the more pack pulls we have in the club, our fodder situation. And another one. Quoits! Quoits! W, man. Yo, Niels, what's up, buddy? Vexbot unfollowing. Happy New Year, Mumbo. Do I have to pay for Paletools to make it work? I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier, buddy. I only had YouTube chat open for that. Apologies. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, do me a favor. Smack the like button, dudes. Subscribe if you're new. We're now going to go to open both the heroes with the fodder we got. So let's, real quick, store these. Look at the duplicates. Did you go for anything? No, those are pointless. Okay. Almost 100. We're almost full here. We can sit on anything to show it. So SBC storage, high to low. This is what we currently got. Look at this. A full page of walkouts there. Another almost full page of walkouts. Crap ton of 84s and 83s. And 82s. And we got some lower rated stuff here. So not too many bronzes and silvers. Then in terms of what's in our club, let's do a high to low, just everything real quick. Look at all the walkouts that are building up. Is that beautiful? You send a link to the app, just type in Paletools, P-A-L-E-T-O-O-L-S on Google. It's not an app, it's a website. All right. We're down to the heroes, right? So we just need 85s here. You can send a link to the app. There's no app, buddy. So we need a team of the week. Put Lang in. SBC storage again. High to low. Do we have... Yeah, the name of the title, Paletools. Just type that into Google. That's all you got to do. All right, there we go. All right, dudes. Let me hit record real quick. All right, we got an 86 plus hero mix player pick. Let me know what you guys got in yours. We're just going to straight rip this. Come on. Cole. I don't know what has value and what doesn't. Poppin'. Moonberg, oof. I think I'm just going to go for the fodder. Yeah, Poppins fodder. He'll be nice for an 89 exchange, though. All right, we'll start here again. Put some of the 86s in. Some of the 84s. A few 83s. New Year's in 4 minutes. Congrats, dude. Happy early New Year's. I still got another 6 hours. Again, pro tip, if you guys are trying to use cards in your club that aren't duplicates, I would recommend starting with off-league ones, things that aren't League SBC cards, especially for the 83s and 84s. Because a lot of times you can fit those into a League SBC to make the rating really easy later on. Alright. We're doing these back-to-back. And then, who was it? David, are you still here, buddy? Well, right after this, we'll hop into how I club stock. He is. All right, sweet. All right. We need... $84 rated. 84 should be good from here. Boatin, Margie. There we go. All right, guys, we got an 86 plus hero mix player pick. Let me know what you got in yours. Come on. EA owes us a huge W here. Capdevia. His stats do not look anywhere near as good as I feel like he used to be. Rafa Marquez. And Lundberg. Dude, again, I feel like I just got to go for fodder. If it was any other year, Capdevia used to be an overpowered left back that we'd love to have in there. But now it just seems like rating, man. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here's how I club stock for League SBC. So, get the disclaimer out of the way. If you guys are doing our standard League SBC grind, we have a video on it. Don't stray from that if you want to keep it the same way. But if you want to spend a little bit more coins, save yourself a little bit of time, and then start using Paletools too, this is how I do it. So I pick 3 gold rares. So I like Acuna. I like Ledesma. And I like Moreno. So what I do is I go to the buy now where I can win the cards. So I'm going to buy... Let's just do another 10 for each of them. So I'm going to go through, buy these. If you don't have the coins for it, you can just do it a few at a time. But the more in bulk, the better in my opinion. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll store the one we don't have in the club, and then the rest of the duplicates go on the transfer targets, and we'll just keep pulling from that over and over. So we got room for, looks like 10 for each. So I go to Ledesma next. E-D-E. I think he's 2K. If you want to sit there and snipe for like 100 less, by all means go for it, but I just like a price you can easily pick him up for. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Happy New Year, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, we even got a snipe on one. Beautiful. So we'll do it for the last one. We'll do it for Moreno, the 77 rated. And oh, he's like 1,500. So we'll get 10 of him. 1, 2, 3, 4. New year of me doing this a month every stream. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, then after this, I go to Eredivisie. Now, with Eredivisie, it's a lot easier if you're not trying to profit on the duplicates as much. If you want to sit there and it's at a price where you can like snipe things easily, by all means, if you want to try to go for it, go for it. The way I do this, though, is I just type in Eredivisie, look for what things are going for. So if I go to 250, looks like everything's going in a few minutes. 300 by the end of the hour. So I'm going to sit on 300. I'm going to start with Willem. I'm just going to get one of 6 cards. So got 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you can't remember who you have and who you don't have, I think if you just do, we'll try it here. Guzman. If you buy it and don't do anything with it, you can see what you won. And we can just come back to these later. This is another way you can go about it, and probably the easier way. 4. I'm just realizing this now. Okay, so there's 6 there. I just go through and I do this for every team besides the ones that have all the golds. 3, 4, 5. Like I said, if you want to sit at 250 and flip duplicates for 300 plus, you can do that. I just find club stocking is a lot faster just doing it this way. So got 1, 2, 4. Any questions on this specifically? So PSB is one of them I don't use. 3, 4, 5. Why don't you use the clubs with golds? Couple different things. One of them is a lot of the ones will have golds and not have a lot of the lower end silvers and bronzes, or they'll be more expensive, so I just avoid them. Also, too, I'll end up getting all the golds anyway, so if I do want to do a run with just the golds, I could. But usually I just put them into repeatable SBCs. So I'll just do that. And if you look at my coins, we were at what, like 10.3 mil when we started today. Or no, we were at 10,275,000. Worked our way back up to essentially, if we sold the stuff in our club, we would have been there. Now we're bringing it back down, but then the coins will go back up. So they're going to jump a little bit more all over the place if you're doing it this way, but it is worth it in my opinion. So we're going to do Hercules again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you see rares, pick up the rares because you'll need them. It's a requirement. You'll need at least 2. I just usually have some gold rares from League 1 that I'll use, or silver rares. Got 3 there. 4, 5, 6. And for me, some clubs I have more than the 6. So if you see I have a duplicate, that's why. So instead of putting in my club, I'll just, like that one, we have one there. If I see I have many, it's probably because I haven't used that team yet, or we're more stocked with the team. We'll just flip those for a little bit of profit, or just hold them for the next run too. Whatever way you want to do it. 4, 5, 6. All right, Utrecht. We'll have some already, and then some we didn't use. 2. We'll stop at this one. So we'll do that. Then go to attempt to open a pack. This will bring us to our unassigned. Once we deal with the unassigned, we store everything in the club. Duplicates, we either hold or flip for profit. Like I said, I'm not really caring about profit on the ones we already have, so I'm just going to flip them for like 50 more. I really don't care about this. Because again, if we're getting at 300 or under, we're spending at most 1,800 to do that SBC section. And we're usually netting at least 5K minimum most runs. So it's just pure profit. You really don't need to flip these for profit. Especially when it makes filling your club a lot easier to do it that way. So then the final thing we got to do, if we have the gold libs and suds already, we just need the silvers now. So a few ways you can do this. Usually they're like 300 coins. So I like either sniping or picking them up at that price. Right now they're extremely cheap. So you can either buy now for 200, pick them up, or you can bid 150 to 200. Your call. But what I do here is I just scroll through. If I have a card already, I'll flip it for 250 to 300. If I don't have it, I'll chuck it in the club. And I'll just kind of do this to my heart's content. If you want to get like an exact number for the runs you have to do, if you're using the 3 gold rares, maybe a 4th card that's like a 70 plus if you have them laying around. You would need, what is that, 7? So 7 times 10, if you want to do 10 runs, you need 70 of these. But like I said, I wouldn't necessarily start thinking about this now from a profit standpoint. But if you did want to do that, 7 cards, 200 coins, you're spending 1,400 on those sections. Then the price of the gold libs, the coins you're getting back, you can kind of start calculating. Okay, realistically, it's costing how much and I'm getting how much. And that's essentially it. That's the method. That's all you got to do. Now, you might get to a point where if you're starting to do like 25 plus runs a day, you might run out of Prem cards. You might run out of La Liga cards. You might run out of Bundesliga. You might run out of Serie A. The beauty in that is if you've already done 25 plus runs a day, congratulations, go touch grass, go to bed, go have a life. It's not needed. You just wait till the daily gold's the next day to help you a little bit. Or you just bid 300 on the leagues you need. Spend a little bit of coins there. But as you see, from Prem perspective, La Liga, we still have cards. Take a look at Serie A and then Bundesliga. And once you start getting really low and you have some bronzes and silvers you want to use, I'd start putting in some 83s and 84s to help you get that lower end stuff taken care of. Like, look at that. Bundesliga is probably the one we're the lowest on. But if I went to Sudamericana, look how many Sudamericana cards we still have in our club. All those untradeable golds, I'm going to have to do a run just getting rid of these. Otherwise, we'll pack them nonstop. Mix of tradable and untradeable silver rares. Look at all these bronzes, too. Like, we'll have to chuck in those bronzes somehow. We either do a low league SBC run or we use more golds. Put in some of that lower stuff. Yeah, we just do that over and over and over again. Now I'm going to take... This might be controversial to some of you guys, however you want to do it. I'm going to start taking some of the SBC storage golds. Whether or not it's a League SBC card, I'm just going to clear. We'll clear up to maybe like all 82s. So we'll leave 83s. We'll leave all 83s and above. But everything else we'll send. I'm just going to list these for 300 so they sell within the hour. Alright, got the draft token we can do too. Yeah, doing these on Paletools will be a lot quicker as well. So you got 1, 2... Boom. 80, 79, 79. Rip. Yeah, so we take the price of all the golds on our transfer list, all the stuff that hasn't sold there yet. We take all the gold tradables that we now have in our club. Look at all those. We sell all these. We are guaranteed in the profit. Take the silvers too. Get rid of all these. Guaranteed in the profit. We take consumables. Picked up, was that 2 shadows? Are they still 5k? 5,000 coins. Got 2 engines. How much is an engine right now? Like 2k. Easy coins there. Look for leagues that have value. Got a bunch of chem styles. Sell either by the end of the hour, or if it goes for something guaranteed within the hour, I can list them right now. Eredivisie Championship. Championship might have something. $500 maybe. Now with it being common and 500 coins, I might just hold those until the next time they go crazy for something. Kind of like the Eredivisie right now. I don't think I'd list Eredivisie for 200. I'm going to wait to see if that pops for some reason. Scottish Prem. Does Scottish Prem have anything? 200. Dude, there's so many leagues in the game. All injury cards. So what I normally do with these is I wait till Weekend League and I'll list them all in bulk. The rares and the commons. Usually for like 200 to 500. Somewhere in that range. You get a lot of lazy sales on those. Collateral items. I can now go through if I wanted to. Quick sell all the stuff that we would have sold before. But we were speeding through League SBCs. If you want some easy coins back. If you want to check to see if any of this has value, you can do that as well. But usually there's a few things I do. The other stuff doesn't. You get even more coins back this way. So, like I said, we are now ready to do it like another 10 plus runs. If you look at my coins, I'm almost back to 10.2 mil. For me to break even from where I am right now, I essentially have to make 100K. And I have a crap ton of runs I can do. And I have a crap ton of tradable stuff still to sell. So, honestly, I think it's very likely the scenario we're going to end up being in is we're literally just doing unlimited League SBCs as a trading tip going into Team of the Year. That's what it feels like, at least. Alright, but that's going to be it for today. If you guys did enjoy, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. We'll have a YouTube short go up on New Year's Day. I do not know whether or not I'll be live yet. It would have to be an earlier stream, but I don't think I'm going to be around for that. Thursday, I should be gone too. So the next time you see me in a stream will most likely be on Friday. Yeah, take it easy. Have a good night. God bless. Thank you guys for chilling. Have a good start to 2025, man. Love the stream, bro. Happy New Year. Hey, appreciate you guys. If you're new, hit that sub button. Put on the notifications, whatever you got to do. Monday through Friday, I'm live most days, 4 hours after new content. The weekends, I usually take Sunday off, doing a bunch of church stuff. But Saturdays, we're usually live sometime around new content. Really depends, but yeah. We'll see you guys then.